Hello people and welcome to another video of mine. This time we will keep on the theme of the VGC 2017. And in 17. Anyway, we're not serving TV or teas, we're just, talking about the 2017. Anyway, the year what is currently going on, and we're around, halfway mark, so that's pretty interesting. I mean, how has the year been going for you fellows? I mean, for me, I felt like, it has been going on fairly quickly overall. But anyway, without rambling too much, I would say that, we should jump into the team preview here. And, I was, playing on Battle Spot, big surprise. And, I faced off against this Diddy VGC fellow. And he brought a Gigalith, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, Kartana, Tapu Fini, and a Porygon team. And because I saw Porygon and I also saw the freaking Gigalith, I thought that, there is a chance he might be running Trick Room. But also because he had the Gigalith, I felt like I don't want to bring my, Hellstorm mode. Because the fact is that, Gigalith is slower. And because there's also Kartana, Arcanine, there were a lot of reasons not to go with that. And also Tapu Fini. So I thought that, hey, this team has two modes. I can run, with the hail or without the hail. And this time I'm thinking no hail. And I'm just going to lead up with my Hariyama and with my Kartana. And, then I thought that, I'm just going to bring an Arcanine and Tapu Lele. And, just leave, the Vanillux and the Sandslash to the bench for this match. And, that's pretty much the thought process going into the match beforehand. And, that's about it. And without further ado, let's jump right into the match. And so the battle begins against Pokemon Trainer Diddy VGC. And he's gonna be leading over the Gigalith and Tapu Koko. And I'm gonna answer to that lead with my own, as I have my Hariyama and Kartana in the game. And, the same thing, the lead matchup with the Tapu Koko getting its electric surge, boosting its electric type attacks and preventing sleep from both sides, and Gigalith getting the Sand Stream off. I know that, this Tapu Koko probably isn't, Focus Sash or anything, and, I expect the Gigalith to switch out because it's not really doing anything for my two Pokemon, which is correct as the Arcanine comes in and intimidates both of my physical type attackers, which was a very good switch for my opponent. And as I know that the Tapu Koko is the bigger threat here, it is the only thing that I can actually KO my Kartana. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna fake that thing out and get a sword stand off with my Kartana, boosting my attack from -1 to +1 instead. And now I'm actually in a pretty nifty spot because I am pretty sure that I'm able to, take this Arcanine out if I want. But I am indeed afraid of this Tapu Koko because it is the most threatening thing on the field because, with a Z move or electric type attack choice specs, it can KO my thing. So I want to minimize how much damage it does, switching into my Tapu Lele, negating the electric surge so I can, get my psychic surge up and, change the field of psychic terrain. And my opponent is actually gonna go with Z move as my Kartana protects, and it seems to be Electrium Z. So this Tapu Koko is gonna focus his energy, making itself, do as much damage with a Gigavolt Havoc. And so, it's gonna exert that giant electric bolt, and it's gonna be directed at my Tapu Lele. And let's see if it survives. And yes, Tapu Lele does survive with 39 HP, and my Darkana goes with the Flare Blitz onto my Kartana. And Tapu Lele is gonna be buffeted by the Sandstorm before Tapu Koko, meaning that I am indeed faster. And because I'm faster, I do indeed have the Choice Scarf. And knowing that I'm able to take this Tapu Koko out, with my attack, I'm just gonna, just do that. My Psychic is just gonna go into that slot. Because Tapu Koko is fairly frail, I'm Choice Scarf, it's not gonna hang on from that, and indeed it goes down. And I'm also gonna go with the Z move of my own against this Arcanine, which unfortunately did protect, so it's just gonna take 1/4 of the damage. But it doesn't matter, because my Kartana goes with the Z move of all-out pummeling! And so it's gonna, pummel this Arcanine even through the protect. But, as I said, it's gonna do reduced damage. But looking at the damage, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to KO that Arcanine through, if it would have not gone for the protect. And given the situation, I'm pretty sure a Sacred Sword could also take it out. But I want to see what my opponent is gonna bring in, and it is indeed that Kartana. So no Tapu Fini or Porygon from my opponent's side. So he's gonna bring in the Kartana, so I want to protect mine. Even though I'm max speed, I don't want to take any kind of risk. And the opponent has a Kartana! The opponent has a Kartana to take out my Tapu Lele! And that's very unfortunate for me, but you know, because they locked themselves into Smart Strike and you know, go with Flare Blitz, I have nothing to really worry about, because first of all, I can just bring in my Hariyama to threaten this, you know, Kartana, because I can just go with a close combat into that slot, or, you know, just, you know, I can't fake out because of the side terrain, but they don't want to take that close combat with their Kartana, so they switch into Gigalith, and I'm gonna bring my Hariyama back into Arcana to intimidate both of those physical type attackers. You know, if they would have stayed in it, I would have reduced their damage, and you know, I would have been able to set up more sword stances. But you know, I also wanted to intimidate this Arcanon, even though it's going down by the Sacred Sword. And now the opposing Arcanon has been befallen again, and I get a speed boost of my own to bring my Kartana to +2. And the Sunstone is gonna subside, so this Gigalith doesn't have a special defense boost, and the opponent's Kartana is on the field again. My Kartana, I want to protect it because I don't want to take any type of attacks like Sacred Sword or anything like that. And my opponent predicts that, go with the Sacred Sword onto Arcana with a critical hit, but it doesn't matter because my Arcana is gonna deliver the Blitz into that Kartana and take it out with ease of a 4x super effective attack. And so, this battle is pretty much over because my Kartana is indeed able to take my opponents out with these Gigalith, and the Gigalith go with the Earthquake, shattering the ground, taking my Arcanon out for 2 HP, and it's pretty much over here. You know, my Arcana is gonna faint from that, and I have an opportunity to bring in my Hariyama, take out this new Gigalith as the weirdness does disappear from the battlefield. And so, knowing that my opponent knowing that he doesn't really have a chance of, you know, winning this match, he decides that, hey, I'm gonna be a cool guy, I'm not gonna waste your time, and I'm just gonna forfeit from there. And that's pretty much the match. That's pretty much the match against the VGC, and you know, it was pretty enjoyable, and you know, I'm kind of happy about, you know, uploading this stuff again. And you know, I want to ask you something. I want to ask a legit question. Would you be interested if I would start streaming Pokemon VGC, and if I would, you know, post some live narrations onto my channel? Leave those comments below if you are interested, or if you aren't interested, I would like to read them. But that's something what I have been planning on for the future. So anyway, you know, I thank you guys very much, you know, for watching, and you know, anyways, you know, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. You know, yeah. Without further ado, I'm just gonna leave this here, and you know, thank you, and always, you know, have a fine day!